Tom meets the water babies. A most wonderful thing happened to Tom. He came upon a water baby, a real live water baby sitting on the white sand. And when it saw Tom, it looked up for a moment and then cried, "Why, you are not one of us! You are a new baby! Oh, how delightful!" And it ran to Tom, and Tom ran to it, and they hugged each other. At last Tom said, "Oh, where have you been all this while? I have been looking for you for so long, and I have been so lonely. We have been here for days and days. There are hundreds of us about the rocks. How did you not see us or hear us? We sing every evening before we go home." Tom looked at the baby again, and then he said, "Well, this is wonderful. I have seen things just like you again and again, but I thought you were shells or sea creatures. I never thought that you were water babies just like me. Now," said the baby, "come and help me, or I shall not have finished before my brothers and sisters come, and it is time to go home. What shall I help you with? A boulder came rolling on this poor dear little rock in the last storm, and rubbed off all its flowers, and now I must plant it again with seaweeds and flowers till I make it the prettiest little rock garden." The two worked together, planted flowers, and smoothed the sand down round it till it was time to go home. Soon Tom heard all the other babies coming, laughing, singing, and shouting. The noise they made was just like the noise of the ripple. So he knew that he had been hearing and seeing the water babies all along. Only he did not know them, because his eyes and ears were not open. And in they came, dozens and dozens of them, some bigger than Tom and some smaller, all in the neatest little white bathing dresses. When they found that he was a new baby, they hugged him and then put him in the middle and danced round him on the sand. There was no one as happy as little Tom. "Now then," they cried all at once, "we must come away home. We must come away home, or the tide will leave us dry. We have mended all the broken seaweeds and put all the rock pools in order, and planted all the shells again in the sand, and nobody will see where the ugly storm swept in last week." So this is the reason why the rock pools are always so neat and clean. Only where men are dirty and let sewers run into the sea or make a mess upon the clean shore, there the water babies will not come. They leave
sea anemones
and the crabs to clear away everything. Only then the water babies can make a pretty live garden again. And that, I suppose, is the reason why there are no water babies at any watering place which I have ever seen.